2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers squaring off against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. And you love the build-up to a new season. Lots of anticipation. Shaq, what are you looking for?
There were some VIMs this offseason.
Very interesting moves.
Oh, you like that? Okay,
Yeah.
I understand. And you got to understand, that kind of shift, that right there can shift the balance of power.
Wow. And last year, the Eastern and Western Conference was balanced out. Well, we'll see if the trend reverses this year.
And that'll take it right up to tip as we go courtside.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Los Angeles Clippers here at the Staples Center. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting blocked shots and things of that nature always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. Then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And for the game with the Mavericks, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
And now the Lakers starting group. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. And for the Clippers, under down low at 4 with Harrell in the middle. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's George in at the 3. So the Clippers win the tip. Williams kicks to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Beverly. Pass to Harrell. On the wing, Williams. Here's Leonard. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep. A 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, Kawhi Leonard last season averaged 27 points a game. That's what you call a two-way player.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now here's Leonard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a career high in scoring last season for the great Kawhi Leonard.
Kevin, he maintained his elite efficiency. Kawhi Leonard's growth as a scorer has been remarkable over the course of his career.
And he knocks down the first one. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early.
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the team that you don't have a chance to win their championship. You know, perimeter scoring more important than ever. However, Anthony Davis, an elite scorer who still gets it done inside.
And you look at the top scorers in the league, not too many players 6'11" or taller.
Anthony Davis, the Greek Freak, and Karl Anthony Towns, the common thread, they can score facing the basket. All three franchise players.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
The great thing about Anthony Davis, he's efficient. He shoots a great percentage from the field and from the line, and he doesn't turn it over.
And he can't hit the second. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Credit Harrell. He uses his body to protect the ball when going up in tight quarters.
Poked away and stolen by Harrell. George finds Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And finished off by LeBron.
How do you stop that? LeBron with too much lift and too much power.
Williams against James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on LeBron James. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And, Kevin, you don't stay a perennial six-man of the year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And that one falls for Williams.
And despite a fair amount of turnover, the Clippers have made the playoffs 7 out of the last 8 years.
I am so surprised. When you lose Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, you expect a complete rebuild. But the team stayed competitive throughout, and now they're well positioned into the future.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And George kicks to Beverly. 6 to shoot. With the teardrop, the Clippers need to get off a shot. And here's George for 3.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive. Oh, wow.
Watch your head.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism, and that's one thing AD brings to the party.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play the Lakers.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Rondo against Beverly. Outside Leonard. Passes it to Williams. feeds it to George. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, you see the athleticism George had on that dunk. It's so quick and explosive. Gets to the rim in an instant.
Now here is Davis. He's got 9. Back to Rondo. Loads it up for Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Leonard. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
Now here's Rondo, and a wide open look for James. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. Clippers trail by 5. Pass to Leonard, all alone. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
You know, there's a rhythm to Leonard, but also an awareness. Just takes what the defense allows.
The pass to Davis. From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 11 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And Kyle Kuzma, a late pick in the 2017 draft, but he's shown that he's as strong a prospect as any.
Yeah, flew under the radar as a prospect, but came in with a very refined game and was an impact player early on. Has already started to expand his game. Should see an even bigger role as he develops as a player.
And the first one drops.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Zubac is checked in for Harrell. And both free throws good for Kuzma. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Now here's Williams. Here's Leonard. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
Here's James. It's hauled in by Zubac.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Here's Williams. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Rondo in the corner. Kuzma left side. And the rejection by Zubac. And George, here we go. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. LeBron James on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Coming off a terrific season. First in steals, and of course, one of the game's truly elite scorers with the 2nd most points per game in the league.
And as you said, first in steals last season, you have to say he's the best ball hawk in the league right now. It may not even be close. The first one falls.
A big key to the Clippers' recent surge, the development of Montrezl Harrell. his activity and his ability to score have been infectious for this team, and he also can be very intimidating.
And both free throws good for Kuzma. And the Clippers getting Harrell in that Chris Paul deal. Turned out to be a decent trade for both teams.
You're totally right. The Rockets already had Capella. Harrell was sort of a redundant in terms of skill set. And you can only have one rim runner on the floor before you began to compromise spacing.
6 on the shot clock. Bounce pass from Beverly. Here's Zubac, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Lakers leading by 9. Outside, Green. Now Kuzma. Outside, Rondo. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. I mean, also have the same, I guess, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
The first free throw is good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 11-point game. Will it go? Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. Paul George on top.
There were so many nights when he controlled the game through his defense. Not a surprise to see him ranked at the top.
Goes up the baseline. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
Now here's LeBron. Pass to Caldwell-Pope. Davis against Zubac.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Caldwell-Pope.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Harkless is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Paul George. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the Lakers. Howard comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
And here's Beverly. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Harkless. Rebounded by Howard.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Rondo. Rebound by the Clippers.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now, here's Howard. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Passes it to Green. Shoots a fader. The rebound by the Lakers. Rondo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to LeBron. Over Harkless. Nice shot by James. James has got his second bucket of the night.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And the Clippers call time here.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues. Taking a look at some stats for DeMarcus Cousins. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 16 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Therein lies the question. Has he reached a new level in his game, or is this just a hot streak that'll eventually cool down? We'll see.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Shamet the pass to Zubac. They get it again. Harkless. LeBron with the block.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
Here's Shamet.
And they've had chances to score inside, just unable to convert.
Cousins, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Clippers trail by 19. And Beverly kicks to Green. Back to Beverly. Rondo against Zubac. To end the drought. They kick it out to Green. Clock is at 3. It's good from long range.
Over his career, JaMychal Green has steadily worked on the perimeter jump shot. You have to respect his range from the outside.
And the pass to James. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. And it's Rondo penetrating. Stolen by Zubac. And it's denied.
And a guy who blocks few shots, KCP stepping up and gets all of that one.
Howard dishes to James. Back to Howard. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Caldwell Pope. Howard's got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now here's Beverly. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Fades back, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
And that one drops. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Beverly. Launches a 3, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Very consistent from long distance. Beverly a floor spacer offensively.
And LeBron James good for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2014. He describes what inspired him to come back even stronger.
My inspiration really came from my mother. You know, her dealing with stroke, her dealing with really being down and out. You know, I saw her fight back. That was enough for me. In my darkest days, I knew it was nothing to what my mom went through, and she came out perfectly fine, so.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Lakers. Caldwell Pope and LeBron fill out the wings. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Howard. And it's Rondo in at the point. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams has checked in. Green finds Harkless. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Howard. Pocket 6. Now, here's Shamet. Defense right on him, and the shot goes in. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. LeBron outside, and stolen by Harrell. Pass to Harkless. Three-pointer. LeBron grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that one, good. Howard's got 8 points.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
Williams against Rondo. They kick it out to Green. Passes it to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. No good that time.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep one.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Williams passes to Shamet. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Shamet's got his second bucket tonight.
Give him a lot of credit. He's always looking to be aggressive on the offensive end.
Here's James, and another basket for the Lakers.
This is where LeBron is so dangerous. Has the size, has the vertical to kill you from mid-range.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Harrell. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Caldwell Pope. He can't get that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Green, and George is subbed in for Harkless. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Caldwell Pope. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Harrell kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. Over Rondo. Shot's good by Williams.
Not to be denied, you see the defender closing out. Williams pays him no mind.
Rondo finds McGee. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And the rejection by Harrell. And some changes here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. Shot clock at 3. There's Green with the 3. Offensive rebound taken away by Williams. Kicks to Harrell. Back to Williams. Pass to Leonard. The 3. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Now here's Davis. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Harrell. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. Now here's Shamet. Guarded by Green. Shamet with it. He's got 5. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And that one falls for Davis. Well, last season, the NBA expanded the three-point shootout contest to 10 contestants at All-Star Weekend. Smitty, do you ever wish that you'd had another shot at it?
Yes, indeed, Kevin. I didn't shoot it as well as I wanted to in that contest. Whether they added 10 or more or 20 players, I just wish I had another shot. But it's over, and now I can dream about it.
Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range, I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. The shot's good. Williams has got 5 now.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
Here's Rondo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Lou Williams. And that one falls for Rondo.
You know, Rondo takes great pleasure at slicing and dicing up the defense. One of the best passers in the game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Clippers trail by 16. And stolen by Kuzma. inside. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Kuzma. Kuzma's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. He dishes it to Leonard. Over Davis. And that one's good. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrible shot selection, but you've got to appreciate his confidence.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And he banks in the layup. Kuzma's got 6.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
The pass to Harrell. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Pass to Leonard. George looking over the floor. And it's George finishing it off.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi, aware of what the defense is trying to do, understands the spacing.
Here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. Over Williams. And Davis gets it to go. He's got 17.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's George. And George with the stuff.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Landry Shamet, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Lou Williams. That one misses for Davis.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 8, and there's the pass to Beverley. Just 4 to shoot. Count that one. Beverley's got his 2nd basket of the night.
You talk about a player who never backs down. Beverley unbothered by the good D.
And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring the teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
And the first one at the line is good. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path foul. Think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injury. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Clippers trail by 18. And the Clippers call time here.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell.
A very nice season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Lakers leading by 18. Floats it up for Davis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. then the athletic finish by AD.
Now Zubac. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Leonard. And it's blocked.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Green left side. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Beverly against Rondo. Outside for Davis. Over Harrell. And the Lakers get it back. And it's good, 2 points. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
George, that's a 2-pointer. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Yeah, well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
And with his size and athletic ability, playing above the rim, not an issue for Kuzma.
Here's Leonard after the basket by the Lakers. Six to shoot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Lakers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. And then on Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets.
And looking at the Grizzlies matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
He's off on the first. For the Clippers, Green, he's checked in for Harrell, and Harkless is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. The Lakers also with a sub, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And he's good on the second.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one's good, George.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Passes to Kuzma. Davis with it. To the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And looking back, an underrated part of the DeRozan-Kawhi trade, the Raptors also getting Danny Green. Green, one of the better 3-and-D wings in the league, way more than a throw-in.
And he makes the first. And you look at Danny Green's play at both ends. Hard to believe the Spurs gave him up.
I mean, over 40% from long range, locked down defensively. Not a lot of flash, but plenty of substance to his game.
DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Anthony Davis. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A prototype 3-and-D guy. Green's focused on becoming a more complete player. Part of that is becoming more consistent from the free throw line.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night. Outside, Green. Caldwell-Pope against George. Caldwell-Pope dishes to McGee. Pass to Cousins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Cousins has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Hey, you're not going to out-muscle Cousins. He converts through contact as well as anyone.
Zubac kicks to George. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Green taking his time here. Now the pass to Cousins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Cousins has got 6.
This is the look you want. High percentage. DeMarcus putting himself in a position to succeed.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
Oh, man, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got our offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 assist. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The 2 stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And Harrell's in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. So it's the Clippers now, following the 3 by the Lakers. He kicks it to Williams. And Leonard has it in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And finished off by Davis.
You get this a lot from AD. Attack, attack, and he's scoring in bunches.
Outside Leonard. Looking to get back on track here. And it's on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
And Kuzma slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
James looking around. Pass to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice shot by Rondo.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's George on the wing over James. The shot by George, no good.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Leonard against James. Outside Rondo. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Kicks it to Beverly. The 3, and Rondo sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Two on the clock. Williams for 3. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Leonard with the bucket.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Yep, that one goes. Leonard's got 14.
Stop it on a dime. Kawhi showing good body control on that pull-up.
Passes it to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Rondo is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
So it's the Lakers now. Howard finds James. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Williams with a clean look. No good with the triple. And here is Davis. 26 points for him. Down low. Here's James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
Willing to do whatever it takes to win. LeBron sacrificed his body on a nightly basis.
Here's Leonard, and it's sent back by Howard. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
To the inside, Beverly, and Rondo sends it back. Outside, Davis, and they double up Davis to the paint. Rebound by the Clippers. Beverly, the pass to Williams. Green with the block. Now here's Howard. He's got 10. Outside, Green. Pass to Rondo. Back to Green. The shot. The second effort. Howard can't hit. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Knocks it loose. Fast break, the Lakers. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now here's Harrell. Looking to get it going. Williams can't hit.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Beverly against Rondo. George finds Beverly. Back to George. Over James. And it's George missing. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
First free throw is good. So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Green comes in for Leonard. And Maurice Harkless subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And then for the Lakers, Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Here's George. He's got 12. The pass to Zubac. Back to George. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
All shots he's changed just by challenging them. Such a luxury to have someone like this as your last line of defense.
And they'll keep possession.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Second is Paul George.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
No good on that one.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
And the Clippers making a change here. Shamet's checked in. And he sinks the second. George with the ball. 12 points for him. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Lakers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Back to LeBron. Pass to Cook. Now here is Davis. He's covered by Shamet, and that one drops for him. 30 points for Davis.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Green kicks to Zubac. Back to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Passes it to George. To the wing on the left. Here's Zubac. That 3 off the mark. The Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Davis, the pass to Cook. Green against LeBron. Howard. They double team Howard. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. Green finds Shamet. Zubac against LeBron. Zubac the pass to George. From outside the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. The drive by James, and they get it back.
And the rim protection from Jermichael. Another thing he brings to the table.
Pass to Shamet. There's the pass to George. Fades away. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Cook, the pass to Howard. And the rejection by Zubac. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Some changes for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Howard. JaVale McGee comes in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for James. Here's the Clippers. Shamet kicks to Zubac. Now Shamet. He has 5. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Kuzma finds Cousins. Here is Cook, guarded by Green. Green with the block. Here's Shamet, and the rejection by Cousins.
All over that one. DeMarcus gets himself in position, times the block beautifully.
Second shot opportunity, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 7 rebounds in the game. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That's his first foul. .127 left in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Harkless. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Here is Cook. He's covered by Shamet. Pass to Cousins. Clock at 6. Caldwell Pope right side. That's tipped. Here's Harkless. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. McGee bounce pass. Cousins inside, working on Zubac. Releases. The offensive rebound, McGee. Green with the block. Passes it to Shamet. Over Caldwell Pope. Off target with that shot.
And some people have talked about KCP, how he's an all-defensive team candidate, getting a taste of it right there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 31% in the game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Caldwell Pope out there with Jared Dudley. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Cook in at the point. Basket good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Magruder passes to Kabengele. Back to Magruder. Outside Robinson. Releases from 15. Here's Patterson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Caldwell Pope.
You have to like the way Patterson can bait defenders into a foul. Very crafty.
I saw this the other day, Steve. The NBA now helping to create the Basketball Africa League. 12 teams from across that terrific continent. I think it's pretty exciting.
It is. This is an incredible story. Great for the sport and great for the people of Africa.
First one falls for him.
Patrick Patterson with his great shooting stroke, always looking comfortable at the free throw line.
Bradley's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Patterson drops them both. Here is Cook. Stolen by Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Clippers getting the bucket, and it's McGee with the jam.
Good open look. Avery looking poised with the ball in his hands, making decisions.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Harkless, inside. Here's Patterson. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back.
Well, we know he can get up. Avery Bradley making a great defensive play.
So it's the Lakers now. And here's Daniels. Top of the key, Dudley. He feeds it to McGee. Unloads from 9, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
So much new technology. A lot of it so exciting, Steve. Did you see the demo of the jersey that can change a player's name and number the other day? Wow, that was fun.
I did. I saw the demonstration that Adam Silver did. It is fantastic. I was thinking about myself, Kevin. I played for 7 teams. That's a lot of changing of the name and number.
Yes. That really is. The free throw off from McGee. Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Kabengele, guarded by McGee. McGee with the block. Here's Daniels, and it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Beverly for 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Daniels kicks to Cook. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Kabengele passes to Magruder. To the middle. There's the steal. And there's the pass to Cook. Ripped away. Pass to Beverly. Back to Magruder. Over Cook. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the bucket from Magruder.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here is Cook. He kicks it to Daniels. Back to Cook. Stolen by Beverly. No good on that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here is Cook, defended by Beverly. Outside Bradley. And for a team schedule that includes 4 games and 5 nights, sports writers have introduced the term schedule losses due to fatigue. I just don't think that's very good, but it's a reality right now.
Yeah, it is. And sometimes, Kevin, you know these games, you travel a lot. Your legs are just done, and that's when you have to rely on a total team, play more guys. But it happens. You can't get out of this quicksand. You're going to have those type of losses.
That free throw, no good. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for the Lakers. So he comes up empty at the line. Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Lakers passing it around. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to Howard. It's hauled in by Beverly. The Clippers shooting just 31% in the game. Down low. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
You know, Smitty, Commissioner Adam Silver has been outspoken in saying there will be a female NBA head coach, and he says it's on him to help it happen sooner than later. And, Steve, we already see many women in various categories in the NBA all over the league right now.
So true, Kevin. I love the diversity, and it's much needed in our league. And I would say Adam Silver has done a great job of taking us in that direction.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Daniels. And here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the last few years, not what we're used to seeing from Avery Bradley on offense.
You're right. His percentages are lower. Overall, points are down. It just hasn't been easy for him moving around a lot. You want him for his defense, but you just hope the scoring can pick up.
And the first one at the line is good.
A lot to like about Avery Bradley's game. Terrific on-ball defender, solid spot-up shooter, and will get you some boards as well.
Both free throws good from Avery Bradley. And, Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Dudley, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Now here's Beverly. The dish now to Robinson. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Dudley with it. Outside Bradley. Shoots it. No good off the back of the rim. And for the Clippers, they're shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Drains it from beyond the arc. Patterson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Dudley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
The free throw drops for Dudley. Both free throws good from Dudley. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Magruder. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Kicks it out to Bradley. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Patterson dishes to Robinson. The pass to Kabengele. Over Daniels. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Daniels. Back to Cook. Steve, it seems like criticism of NBA officials is reaching a very interesting level. We see players, coaches, and now even executives confronting these officials over their calls.
I know we love the word transparency, but I think also for these referees, because of technology as well, we're seeing these players from so many different angles. And all we want to talk about if we're coaches and executives and players are the plays they miss. And I think that's what we're, putting too much energy in.
Landry Shamet's checked in for the Clippers. Kabengele passes to Shamet. Here's Magruder. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dudley. And it's Magruder missing.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Patterson against Dudley. To the left wing. Cook, the pass to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Robinson. Back to Patterson. To the inside. And the dunk by Robinson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Bradley. Steve, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
I think it is from a standpoint from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Passes to Kabengele. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on JaVale McGee. The first one falls. He's off on the second. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership, and ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have an identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
And that one falls for Robinson. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They need this one. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kevin Kelly's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Magruder. Off the left rim and out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Here is Cook. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Patrick Patterson. Steve, we're seeing players now wearing the, I don't know what you call them, karate headbands. Maybe you'd call them tennis style. I don't know. What do you think of them?
You know, the old headbands, whether guys have made them larger, small, I'm okay with that. But this new style, flat out, Kevin, I just don't like the look. I'm old school. I don't like it.
And he knocks down the first one. A platoon swap here for the Clippers. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jared Dudley. LeBron's checked in for Bradley. And it's Green in for Daniels. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Clippers shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Harrell finds George. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. James, the pass to Cook. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
And he makes the first. Steve, for players, success brings so many opportunities, but sometimes the glitz and the glamour and the lifestyle get in the way of success on the basketball court.
You know it does, Kevin. A lot of these guys have a lot of things going off the court, and you want to encourage that. It's just when anything off the court starts to affect on the court, then it becomes a problem. Some guys can handle it from the beginning. Others need to mature before they can find that balance.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. And it's blocked.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Cook kicks to Daniels. Back to Cook. Here is Dudley. Pass to Bradley. Got a hand on it. Now the Clippers moving it up. Here's Magruder. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now here's Bradley. Back to Kuzma. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now Beverly. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.